Hello, my name is Audra Lizaralde with ERA Key Realty Services, and I'm here to talk about selling your home. Are you considering selling your home in either the fall of 2021 or in the spring of 2022? I'm here to talk to you about a few tips that may help you make the whole process less stressful. The first step to relieving the stress of the home selling process is to connect with a realtor, someone who you connect with and someone you can trust with selling your home. Deciding what updates to do on your home prior to sale is one of the most difficult conversations to have. You could spend a lot of money, or you may be looking to just spend very little money. The earlier you connect with me and the earlier we start a relationship, the less stress you will have selling your home. Why, you may ask? Well, this would give us an opportunity to go over things that are very important to you, to give you an opportunity to study the market and to listen to what I have for advice. And then we can have a strong discussion on what works for you. What updates should you consider doing to your house prior to market? Well, the first thing that I tell everyone is definitely clean, declutter, and make it look like you don't live there anymore. Someone should look like they live in the house, but nothing personal like photographs or important documents like diplomas, things that I have on my wall back here. The season you list your house will also depend on what curb appeal recommendations I make. So for instance, if you were to put your house on the market in the fall, we may have a conversation about, raking up leaves, maybe having some fall plants. But if you're looking at putting your house on the market in the spring, which could start as early as February, our conversation is just making sure the snow is off and making sure people can access your property without getting hurt. Are you considering some major renovations like kitchens or bathroom? Well, depending on how old your kitchen is, some renovations could be very inexpensive. And depending on how old your bathrooms are, those renovations could potentially be very expensive. I will say that if you have a 60-year-old bathroom, renovating it to something modern would be something that you would likely get a return on investment. Interior updates can be expensive or they can be very inexpensive. If you're handy, maybe painting the walls is something that you can do very easily. One discussion to definitely have is what color should the walls be? Well, I definitely recommend a neutral palette. Now, all the walls in the house do not need to be the same color, but there are a variety of neutral colors we can discuss. Another common question that I have been encountering lately are fixtures in the house like solar panels. Some people think they may own their solar panels. Sometimes they are leased. Some people may have prepaid the lease. It is very important to find all your paperwork and have it on hand for when you do put your house on the market. Another question you may have for me is, why should I have a conversation with you now, Audra, if I'm not thinking of putting my house on the market until March? Well, if you are looking to do any of the major renovations that I have discussed, contractors are actually backed up. So it could take 6 months for the project to get done. That's something that you should consider when you're putting your house on the market. As short as I have tried to make this video, there are many topics for us to discuss. The earlier we start a conversation, the less stressful the process possibly can be. I hope that this gives you a taste of the questions that I may have for you or that you may have for me. And I would love to have a discussion about selling your house in the near future.